Peace, everyone. This is a True Lioness coming at you again with a message. So, um, Tonight I want to speak about the importance of listening to and honoring our elders. So, an elder does not necessarily have to be someone that is very, very much older than you. It could be someone that is, a few years older or so, but that person undoubtedly has wisdom. Um, and they are awesome. So I had the chance to sit among some elders, a husband and a wife, over the weekend, and I was blessed to hear the things that they shared because they've been in this revolutionary fight for a very long time. And to, I mean, the pearls of wisdom and the seeds that were planted just over a span of a few hours was so great. And I know that it was set up in such a way, for, the universe works in such a way for us to be at a point in place and time, and for me to be exposed to certain things. Um, I think sometimes we get caught up in our own thing. I'm sure we do. We have lives, we have children, men, just different things going on all at once. And that can distract you from listening to the messages that are being placed. So many times the blueprint for things in this life are already there. The answers to the questions that you already have are there. But we have to know how to pay attention and identify the answer when it's presented. Um, a wise person is not just born. So wisdom, you have knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Okay, knowledge is a thing that comes about in various ways. So by reading, studying, and listening, and different things. Understanding comes from you taking the knowledge that you have been exposed to and dissecting that and then also, that requires some work to get a greater understanding of these things. Oftentimes when we're exposed to new concepts, it's foreign to us. It's just as though, people say it's hard as Greek. It's like learning Greek or speaking Greek. And it is. But wisdom does come through life experiences. You got to live some to know some. And I think we get clouded by our own narcissism because we are so knowledgeable that we refuse to listen to the wisdom and the lessons that the elders are trying to give us. So for us that live this life of, I call myself a revolutionary. That's what I am. There's no doubt about it. Other people, they say they're awakeners, they're whomever they may be. But there are people that are placed strategically in your life to share tidbits of information with you so that you don't make the same mistakes and that the progress toward the goal, which the goal is freedom, most certainly, is attained. However, sometimes we don't want to listen. It's easy to feel, like, hey, I don't really want to hear, I ain't feeling, but you have to. They're there for a reason. And they're a blessing, they're a gift to your life. They can sow so much into you. They can introduce new things. I heard some things this weekend that I haven't heard explained in such a way, and it made me kind of take a step back in the sea. But as anyone that knows me knows that I am a lifetime learner. So for me to be exposed to something new, that just lights the fire for me to go and explore and to see more. So you never will know everything. Nobody's asking you to know everything. What I am asking is that you respect the elder and listen to them. Listen. So the elders that I had an opportunity to sit with our husband and wife. They've been in this fight for a very long time. Very, very intelligent, intellectual people. Multitude of books in which they were quoting the books without looking. So they've done massive amounts of study, And that is what it's about. So, my brothers, the nation of gods and earth, they call it a cipher. And that's exactly what it was. It was myself and a dear comrade and two elders sitting and exchanging ideas and thoughts about certain things, such as the repeated brutalization of the people by the police, the murders that go unaccounted for, the violence within the community, the religious systems that were set in place to control the people, and the fallacy that many of us hold about those religions. It's not to knock anybody's religion, but now I'm in a point in my life, I'm not religious, I am spiritual, and it's only because of the things that I have found to be true. It is not a lie, it's truth. So before, certain things were organized, there existed spirituality, but I digress. I'm not going to go there. But it was very enlightening to hear their take on certain things. And I look forward to being in their presence again, because as one never dies. We only transition. But when the physical body, when your physical body is gone, you can't just sit in a room and listen to them speak anymore. That comes through meditation and things. But, it's more beneficial to us all if we can just sit among the elders and listen to them as they're in their physical form. Because once they go into the spiritual, it's another level that requires more focus and concentration. So, I know people say, when you die, you're dead. Okay, physical, but the spirit continues. Spirits don't die. They don't have an expiration. And you are not a physical being. You are a spiritual being in a physical body. So you need to know who you are. So as I ask you to reach out to your own elders, know that you are someone else's elder. And so with that, know that you are watched as far as the way that you carry yourself. And there will be young people that will ask for guidance that need you. And so, share those things that you know. So we've all lived life and had a multitude of experiences. I'm only 34, and I don't even want to go there. But I've had, many, many, many experiences, but they've shaped who I am today. And I understand that now. Still I'm going through, some things, but they build stronger muscles, build stronger people, because there are people that literally would die. They would give up if it weren't for those people that they look up to, or look, for a kind word from, or whatever, what have you. So, I try to be a light to people because it's so dark already. They don't need another negative person. They need my light. And yeah, my light's been dimmed. The last week was really, really trying. And but I posted something on Facebook. Someone said, I'm waiting for, when's the next video? And so I said, let me go ahead and share some things. So, know that there are no new questions. Ain't nothing, my grandma used to say, ain't nothing new under the sun. Nothing new. And so with that, we have everything we need in place to answer the question. We have to be willing to receive the answer. And sometimes it's not what you want to hear. Of course not. It's going to be sometimes it's a hard answer, but it is what we need to hear. And let me tell you another thing. Those that truly love you and care for you, they'd rather tell you a hard truth than an easy lie. So they're going to tell you what they know to be true. That's going to help you. Yeah, it might hurt you on the surface right now, superficially, but at the depth of it, if that person's heart is pure, the intention is pure. They're just shedding light on you. They're not throwing shade. They're shedding light, and they're trying to help you. So, enjoy them as they are here. Your elders do not have to be relatives. They could be neighbors, co-workers. If you are a member of, organized religion, it could be, someone in that facility in which you attend, such as a church or a mosque or synagogue or wherever you attend. It could be just someone from the hood. It could be someone at the corner store. Many of my elders were people in my neighborhood. They don't realize that many of them are the majority, come to think of it, are dead now. But they shed much light. And those things will come back to you if you take time to meditate and to think on the things as they have passed. So you know how life works. Don't learn lessons as you are experiencing them. You learn backwards. So once you've gone out of it, then you can look back and say, you know what? That was a bad decision. I better not do that again. Or that was great. I need to continue to do that and listen to those around you because your messages will come. Nobody's in your life for, just so. They're either a blessing or a lesson, one or the other. So it's up to you. And as far as the elders go, see them for who they are. Because they fought and they've been here a long time, some of them. And they want to help. They want to see the people free. So listen to them. They want to share. They want your life to not be as hard as theirs. Each generation, we stand on the shoulders of our ancestors. And so, with that being said, respect them and listen. No, they don't have every answer, but I promise you, the amount that you can learn from them will be great indeed. I hope you all have a restful night and a great rest of the week. I will do my very best to post videos more regularly, even though this is, a new venture of mine that I have started. But I realize, again, the need sometimes for people to hear your voice. I hate my voice personally, but other people seem to like it. So anyhow, that's my thoughts on that. Respect the elders and get those tips of wisdom. Peace.
Yo, Lauren, brilliant. It's funny how money changes situation. Miscommunication lead to complication. My emancipation don't fit your equation. I was on the humble, you on every station. Someone play young Lauren like she done. But remember